Behold, before us lie structures not merely of stone and mortar but of dreams and legends, the fairy tale castles of Europe. I invite you to join me on an extraordinary expedition, a journey through time to uncover the most breathtaking fortresses and palaces this continent has to offer. We shall wander through ancient courtyards, gaze upon towering spires that pierce the very heavens, and explore halls that have echoed with the footsteps of kings, queens, knights, and perhaps even a dragon or two. These are places where history breathes, where romance was kindled, and where the imagination can truly take flight. Imagine yourselves for a moment, treading these hallowed grounds, the very air thick with stories whispered by the wind. Each castle we visit is a unique chapter in a grand unfolding narrative of human ambition, artistry, and the enduring power of myth. From the snow-capped peaks of Bavaria to the sun-drenched hills of Portugal, we will witness architectural marvels that seem to defy gravity and time itself. These are not just buildings, they are portals to another era, inviting us to step inside and lose ourselves in their timeless allure. Prepare to be captivated, for our journey will culminate in a truly special revelation. I urge you to stay with me until the very end, as I will unveil a secret fairy tale castle, a hidden gem so enchanting, so perfectly preserved in its secluded splendor, that you will not want to miss its discovery. This is a quest for beauty, for history, and for that touch of magic that resides in these magnificent strongholds. Let our adventure begin. Our first destination, nestled high in the Bavarian Alps, is a vision of pure fantasy, Neuschwanstein Castle. It appears as if conjured directly from the pages of a beloved storybook, its slender alabaster towers and whimsical turrets reaching towards the sky with an almost ethereal grace. Commissioned by the enigmatic King Ludwig II of Bavaria in the 19th century, this castle was not built for defense but as a deeply personal romantic retreat, a homage to the operatic sagas of Richard Wagner. It stands as a monument to a king's vivid imagination and his yearning for a world of myth and legend. The very setting of Neuschwanstein contributes immeasurably to its fairy tale quality. It perches dramatically upon a rugged hill overlooking the deep gorge of the Palat River, with the majestic sweep of the Alps forming a breathtaking backdrop. In winter, when snow blankets the landscape, its beauty is almost otherworldly, a silent, glittering palace from a forgotten kingdom. The surrounding forests, rich with ancient trees, further enhance its sense of seclusion and enchantment, making it feel a world away from the mundane. Inside, though Ludwig II never saw its completion, the rooms that were finished are a testament to his elaborate vision. The Singers' Hall, inspired by the Wartburg Castle, and the Throne Hall, with its Byzantine-style opulence, speak of a desire to recreate a medieval idyll. Every detail, from the intricate murals depicting scenes from German sagas, to the recurring motif of the Swan Ludwig's personal emblem, contributes to the castle's theatrical and deeply romantic atmosphere. It is a place where art and architecture intertwine to create an immersive experience. One cannot help but feel a sense of poignant melancholy when contemplating Neuschwanstein. King Ludwig II, often called the fairy tale king or the Swan King, poured his heart and his kingdom's resources into this dream. He sought refuge here from the pressures of governance, preferring his world of artistic fantasy. The castle, in its isolated splendor, reflects this desire for escape, for a realm where beauty and imagination reign supreme, untroubled by the harsh realities of 19th century politics. The sheer audacity of its design, its almost defiant impracticality as a royal residence, is precisely what lends Neuschwanstein its enduring charm. It serves as a powerful reminder that some of humanity's most magnificent creations are born not from necessity, but from passion and dreams. Millions are drawn here each year, eager to glimpse this icon of romanticism, to feel, if only for a moment, that they have stepped into a genuine fairy tale. And so, Neuschwanstein stands not just as a castle but as a cultural icon, inspiring countless imitations and fueling the global fascination with fairy tale architecture. It is a testament to the power of one individual's vision to create something so universally captivating, a structure that continues to ignite the imagination of all who behold its almost impossible beauty. Its silhouette against the Bavarian sky is an image recognized worldwide, a symbol of idealized romanticism. We journey now to the heart of France, to the verdant Loire Valley, a region renowned for its opulent chateaux. Here, rising from the sprawling Sologne forest, stands the magnificent Château de Chambord. This is not merely a castle, it is an architectural masterpiece of the French Renaissance, a statement of royal power and artistic ambition so grand in scale that it continues to astound visitors nearly 5 centuries after its inception. Its distinctive skyline, a forest of ornate chimneys, cupolas, and lanterns, is instantly recognizable. Commissioned by King Francis I in the early 16th century, Chambord was intended as a hunting lodge, albeit one of unparalleled extravagance. It is said that Leonardo da Vinci himself may have had a hand in its design, particularly the ingenious double helix staircase that forms the centerpiece of the keep. This remarkable structure, 2 intertwined spirals, allows people to ascend and descend simultaneously without ever meeting, a playful and sophisticated architectural feat that embodies the innovative spirit of the Renaissance. The sheer immensity of Chambord is difficult to comprehend until one stands before its vast facade. With over 400 rooms, scores of fireplaces, and dozens of staircases, it was a project of colossal proportions. The castle is surrounded by a vast estate, the largest enclosed forest park in Europe, teeming with wildlife, which underscores its original purpose as a royal playground for the hunt, a pastime beloved by French monarchs. The scale reflects not just a desire for comfort, but a declaration of the king's majesty. Walking through its enormous, often sparsely furnished rooms, one can almost hear the echoes of lavish feasts, courtly intrigues, and the hustle and bustle of the royal retinue. While Francis I spent relatively little time here, his vision shaped Chambord into a symbol of French prestige. The intricate carvings, the salamander emblem of the king, and the sheer ambition of the design speak volumes about the cultural flourishing of the era and the power wielded by its patrons. The rooftop terrace offers a truly unique perspective. It is like a small town in itself, a labyrinth of towers, chimneys, and walkways, from which one can survey the vastness of the surrounding park and appreciate the complexity of the castle's design. It was here, amidst this architectural fantasy, that the court would gather to watch tournaments, parades, and the return of hunting parties, a veritable stage for royal life. This elevated vantage point transforms the castle from a mere building into an immersive landscape. Château de Chambord remains a testament to an age when kings could command the creation of such monumental follies. It is a place where the practicalities of a dwelling seem secondary to the pursuit of aesthetic perfection and the display of power. Its blend of traditional French medieval forms with classical Italian Renaissance ornamentation makes it a true fairy tale castle, a dream in stone that continues to inspire awe and wonder in all who wander its majestic halls and explore its sprawling domain. Our next marvel transports us to the sun-kissed hills of Sintra, Portugal, where, perched atop a lofty peak, Pena Palace bursts into view like a fantastical apparition from a dream. This is no brooding fortress of old, instead it is a riot of vibrant color, an eclectic confection of architectural styles that embodies the very essence of 19th-century Romanticism. Its whimsical towers, onion domes, and crenellated walls painted in bold yellows, reds, and blues create a spectacle unlike any other castle in Europe. Commissioned by King Ferdinand II in the mid-1800s, Pena Palace was conceived as a summer residence for the Portuguese royal family. The king, a German prince by birth and a passionate artist, poured his creative energies into its design, working closely with Baron Wilhelm Ludwig von Eschwege. The result is a deliberate and imaginative fusion of neo-Gothic, neo-Manueline, neo-Islamic, and neo-Renaissance elements, creating a unique and utterly captivating pastiche that seems to defy easy categorization. The palace stands on the site of a former monastery, and remnants of the original structure were cleverly incorporated into the new design. This layering of history adds to its mystique. Surrounded by the lush, exotic foliage of Pena Park, an equally romantic creation filled with winding paths, hidden grottos, and plants from around the globe, the palace feels like a secluded sanctuary, a world unto itself where fantasy reigns supreme. The views from its terraces, stretching out to the Atlantic Ocean on a clear day, are simply breathtaking. Exploring Pena Palace is an adventure in itself. Each facade, each courtyard, each tower reveals new details, surprising juxtapositions of style, and an almost playful disregard for conventional architectural norms. The Triton Arch, with its half-fish, half-man figure symbolizing the creation of the world, is a particularly striking example of the palace's imaginative ornamentation. It's a place that encourages you to look closer, to discover the myriad of artistic expressions embedded in its very fabric. Inside, the rooms are preserved much as they were when the royal family last resided there, offering a fascinating glimpse into their lives. The opulent furnishings, intricate stucco work, and trompe-l'oeil paintings further enhance the feeling of stepping into a vibrant, living fairy tale. It is a testament to King Ferdinand II's artistic vision and his desire to create a summer retreat that was both inspiring and deeply personal, a world away from the formalities of Lisbon. Pena Palace, with its exuberant colors and fantastical forms, truly feels like a castle plucked from the pages of a child's most vivid imagination. It stands as a bold declaration of romantic ideals, celebrating emotion, individualism, and the beauty of the natural world. Its enduring popularity is a testament to its success in capturing that elusive fairy tale quality, making it an unmissable jewel in the crown of European castles. Chapter 4. We now travel north to the rugged landscapes of Scotland where, dominating the skyline of its capital city, stands the formidable Edenborough Castle. Perched majestically atop Castle Rock, an extinct volcanic crag, this historic fortress is not so much a single building as a complex of structures that have evolved over centuries, bearing witness to some of the most dramatic and pivotal moments in Scottish history. Its very presence exudes an aura of ancient power and resilience. From its strategic vantage point, Edenborough Castle has controlled the surrounding landscape for over 1,000 years. It has served as a royal residence, a military garrison, a prison, and a national icon. The stones of its walls, if they could speak, would tell tales of kings and queens, of sieges and battles, of loyalty and betrayal. Walking its ramparts, one can almost feel the weight of this history, the echoes of countless lives lived within its formidable embrace. Among its many treasures are the honors of Scotland, the crown, scepter, and sword of state, the oldest crown jewels in the British Isles. Their survival through turbulent times is a story of daring and ingenuity in itself. St. Margaret's Chapel, the oldest surviving building in Edinburgh dating back to the 12th century, offers a moment of quiet contemplation amidst the castle's imposing military architecture, a tiny, serene testament to enduring faith. The castle's commanding position offers breathtaking panoramic views of the city of Edinburgh, from the medieval Old Town sprawling down the Royal Mile, to the elegant Georgian New Town, and beyond to the Firth of Forth. This vista alone makes a visit unforgettable, providing a geographical context to the castle's historical significance. It is easy to understand why this rock was chosen as a site of power and defense. While perhaps not a fairy tale castle in the whimsical, romantic sense of Neuschwanstein or Pena, Edinburgh Castle possesses a different kind of magic. The magic of deep history, of national identity, and of dramatic, imposing strength. Its silhouette against a stormy Scottish sky or illuminated at night is undeniably iconic and deeply evocative. It feels like a place where legends were forged, a true bastion of a proud nation. The annual Edinburgh military tattoo held on the castle esplanade further enhances its magical aura, transforming the ancient fortress into a vibrant stage for music, dance, and spectacle. For those who seek a castle steeped in genuine historical drama, a place that has truly shaped the destiny of a nation, Edinburgh Castle stands as an unmissable and profoundly moving monument. It is a cornerstone of Scottish heritage, a timeless sentinel watching over the city. Chapter 5. Our journey returns us to Germany, this time to the Swabian Alps in the southwest, where Hohenzollern Castle presents a truly awe-inspiring sight. It rises like a medieval dream from the conical peak of Mount Hohenzollern, its complex of towers, turrets, and battlements often shrouded in mist, giving it the appearance of a fortress floating amongst the clouds. This dramatic hilltop location alone is enough to qualify it as a fairy tale come to life. This is the ancestral seat of the Hohenzollern dynasty, a family of princes, electors, kings, and emperors who played a significant role in German and European history for centuries. The current castle, the third to stand on this site, is a magnificent example of 19th century neo-Gothic architecture, rebuilt to reflect the romantic ideals of the era and to serve as a monument to the family's illustrious past. It was designed to be an idealized version of a medieval knight's castle. The panoramic views from Hohenzollern are simply spectacular, stretching for miles across the rolling Swabian countryside. On a clear day, the vista is breathtaking, reinforcing the castle's commanding and almost isolated position. This sense of being above the world contributes greatly to its enchanting atmosphere, making it feel like a realm apart, a kingdom in the sky. The journey up the winding road to its gates is an experience in itself, building anticipation for the grandeur that awaits. Inside, the castle houses a rich collection of historical artifacts related to the Hohenzollern family and Prussian history, including the crown of Wilhelm II, the last German emperor and king of Prussia. The opulent interiors, with their elaborate wood carvings, stained glass windows, and suits of armor, are designed to evoke a sense of medieval chivalry and royal splendor. Each room tells a story reflecting the tastes and aspirations of its creators. Despite its formidable appearance, Hohenzollern was never truly tested in battle in its current form. It stands more as a symbol, a romantic reconstruction of a bygone era of knights and nobles. Its picturesque silhouette, visible from afar, has made it a beloved landmark and a popular destination for those seeking to immerse themselves in the ambiance of a storybook castle. The careful arrangement of its buildings within the confines of the mountaintop creates a visually stunning and harmonious composition. Hohenzollern Castle, with its dramatic setting, its stunning architecture, and its rich historical associations, perfectly embodies the fairy tale ideal. It is a place where one can easily imagine tales of valor, royal courts, and perhaps even a sleeping princess. Its enduring appeal lies in its ability to transport visitors to a world of romantic fantasy, a magnificent sentinel watching over the Swabian Jura. Chapter 6. We now venture to the coast of Normandy, France, to witness a marvel that seems to defy both nature and human ingenuity, Mont Saint-Michel. This is not merely a castle but an entire island commune, crowned by a magnificent medieval abbey that rises dramatically from the vast expanse of sandbanks and tidal flats. Its unique silhouette, instantly recognizable, has captivated pilgrims and travelers for centuries, appearing like a mirage on the horizon. The true magic of Mont Saint-Michel lies in its relationship with the sea. At high tide, the island is completely surrounded by water, transforming it into an ethereal, almost mystical fortress, accessible only by a raised causeway. At low tide, the waters recede, revealing the vast, shimmering sands that stretch for miles. This constant interplay of land and sea lends Mont Saint-Michel an ever-changing character, a dynamic beauty that is both awe-inspiring and humbling. The abbey, dedicated to the Archangel Michael, perches at the very summit of the rocky isle, its spire reaching towards the heavens. Construction began in the 10th century, and over the ensuing centuries, it grew into a breathtaking complex of Romanesque and Gothic architecture, a testament to the skill and devotion of its medieval builders. Navigating its narrow, winding streets, climbing its steep staircases, and exploring its cloisters and chapels is like stepping back directly into the Middle Ages. The village that clings to the slopes below the abbey is a charming warren of ancient houses, shops, and restaurants, all huddled within protective ramparts. For centuries, this was a major pilgrimage site, and one can still sense the echoes of the countless faithful who made the arduous journey to this sacred place. The sheer logistical challenge of constructing such a monumental edifice on this isolated rock, using only medieval technology, is staggering to contemplate. Mont Saint-Michel has also played a significant role in French history, serving as a strategic fortification that withstood numerous sieges, particularly during the Hundred Years' War. Its natural defenses, enhanced by formidable walls, made it an almost impregnable stronghold. This blend of spiritual significance and military might adds to its unique and compelling character, a sanctuary that was also a fortress. To witness Mont Saint-Michel at sunrise or sunset, when the light bathes its ancient stones in gold and its reflection shimmers on the surrounding waters or wet sands, is an unforgettable experience. It is a place where history, faith, and natural beauty converge to create something truly sublime, an enchanting island kingdom that seems to belong more to the realm of legend than to the everyday world. It is without doubt one of Europe's most iconic and magical destinations. Our travels now take us to the rugged coastline of North Wales, to the historic town of Conwy, where one of the most magnificent medieval fortifications in Europe stands guard Conwy Castle. Built by King Edward I of England in the late 13th century as part of his Iron Ring of castles designed to subdue the Welsh, Conwy is a masterpiece of medieval military architecture. Its imposing walls and 8 massive towers exude an aura of raw power and impregnability. The castle's strategic location commanding the Conwy estuary is immediately apparent. Its dark, robust stonework, remarkably well preserved, gives it a classic, almost archetypal fairy tale look, albeit one of a more formidable and martial nature. This is not a castle of delicate spires and romantic whimsy, but a stern, powerful statement of royal authority, designed to intimidate and dominate the surrounding landscape. Its sheer scale and the strength of its construction are breathtaking. Designed by the master architect James of St. George, Conwy Castle, along with its equally impressive town walls, is considered a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The interconnectedness of the castle and the fortified town is a remarkable feature, showcasing the comprehensive planning involved in its creation. Walking the battlements, one can survey the entire town, the estuary, and the distant mountains, imagining the archers and sentries who once kept watch from these very vantage points. The castle's layout is a testament to medieval defensive ingenuity, with an outer ward and a more heavily fortified inner ward, which house the royal apartments. Exploring its chambers, the Great Hall and the private chapel, one can glimpse the surprisingly sophisticated living conditions that could be achieved even within such a martial structure. The views from the tops of its towers are simply spectacular, offering a commanding perspective of the surrounding area. Conwy Castle's enduring strength is palpable. It has weathered centuries of conflict and the ravages of time, yet it still stands proud and largely intact, a powerful symbol of a turbulent period in Welsh and English history. Its stark, unadorned grandeur possesses a unique beauty, the beauty of functional design perfected for its purpose. It is easy to envision knights in shining armor, royal banners fluttering from its towers, and the sounds of a medieval garrison echoing through its courtyards. For those who appreciate the raw, untamed majesty of a true medieval fortress, Conwy Castle is an unmissable destination. It doesn't just look like a fairy tale castle of old, it feels like one, a place where history is etched into every stone, and where the echoes of a dramatic past still resonate strongly. It stands as a formidable reminder of the power and ambition of kings, and the enduring skill of medieval craftsmen. We now venture into the dramatic landscapes of Transylvania, Romania, to a castle shrouded in legend and literary fame, Bran Castle. Perched dramatically on a precipitous cliff, overlooking a strategic mountain pass, this fortress is often and perhaps inextricably linked with the myth of Dracula. While its historical connection to Vlad the Impaler, the real-life inspiration for Bram Stoker's vampire, is tenuous at best, the castle's imposing silhouette and mysterious ambience certainly fuel the imagination. Bran Castle's architecture, with its irregular collection of towers, turrets, and winding secret staircases, perfectly fits the popular image of a spooky, Gothic lair. Its whitewashed walls stand in stark contrast to the dark, forested hills that surround it, creating a striking visual that has captivated visitors for generations. The narrow passages and small, intimate rooms within contribute to an atmosphere of intrigue and ancient secrets. Historically, Bran Castle served as a vital customs post and defensive fortress, guarding the border between Transylvania and Wallachia. Its origins date back to the 14th century, and it has seen a long and varied history, passing through the hands of Saxon burghers, Hungarian kings, and eventually, the Romanian royal family, who transformed it into a beloved summer residence in the early 20th century. Queen Marie of Romania, in particular, left her indelible mark, infusing it with her artistic taste. Exploring Bran is an adventure through layers of history and myth. While the Dracula connection is largely a product of modern tourism and Stoker's evocative novel, which never explicitly names Bran, the castle itself possesses a genuine medieval charm and a compelling story. The rooms furnished by Queen Marie offer a glimpse into a more romantic and less fearsome chapter of its existence, filled with art, traditional crafts, and personal mementos. The views from the castle's balconies and windows looking out over the village of Bran and the surrounding Carpathian mountains are quite picturesque. One can easily imagine sentries scanning the horizon for approaching threats, or perhaps a lone, cloaked figure gazing out into the moonlit night. The interplay between the castle's tangible history and its legendary associations creates a unique and fascinating visitor experience. Whether drawn by the allure of the Dracula myth or by its authentic medieval character and royal connections, Bran Castle remains one of Romania's most iconic landmarks. It is a place where history and folklore intertwine, creating a mysterious and magical feel that continues to enchant and intrigue. Its dramatic setting and distinctive architecture ensure its place among Europe's most memorable and evocative fairy tale castles, regardless of its vampiric associations. Our penultimate destination takes us to the historic city of Segovia in Spain, where, rising from a rocky promontory at the confluence of two rivers, stands the magnificent Alcázar of Segovia. With its distinctive ship-like prow, its array of slender turrets and its slate-blue conical roofs, this castle looks as if it has sailed straight out of a fantastical story. Its unique silhouette is one of the most recognizable and enchanting in all of Spain. The Alcázar has a rich and varied history, serving as a Roman fort, a Moorish citadel, a royal palace for the monarchs of Castile, a state prison, and a military academy. This long lineage is reflected in its diverse architectural styles, blending elements of Romanesque, Gothic, Mudéjar, and Renaissance design. Each era has left its mark, contributing to the castle's complex and captivating character, making it a living tapestry of Spanish history. One of the most striking features is the Torre del Homenaje, or Keep, with its distinctive rooftop adorned with smaller turrets, resembling something from a Disney animation, and indeed it is said to have been one of the inspirations for Cinderella's castle. The views from the top of this tower, offering a panoramic vista of Segovia and the surrounding plains of Castile, are truly breathtaking, and underscore its strategic importance through the ages. Inside, the Alcázar boasts a series of sumptuously decorated halls. The Hall of the Monarchs, with its frieze depicting the kings and queens of Asturias, Leon, and Castile, is particularly impressive. The intricate Mudéjar ceilings with their geometric patterns and gilded details are a testament to the skilled craftsmanship of the Moorish artisans who contributed to its beauty. Each room tells a story of royal power, courtly life, and artistic patronage. The castle played a pivotal role in Spanish history. It was here that Isabella I was proclaimed Queen of Castile in 1474, a momentous event that paved the way for the unification of Spain. This deep connection to such significant historical figures adds another layer to its allure. Walking through its halls, one can almost imagine the echoes of royal proclamations, lavish banquets, and secret consultations. The Alcázar of Segovia, with its fairy tale appearance, its dramatic setting, and its profound historical significance, is a jewel of Spanish heritage. It is a place where reality and fantasy seem to merge, where the dreams of kings and queens were literally built into stone. Its unique shape and undeniable charm make it an essential visit for anyone seeking the magic of Europe's most extraordinary castles. And now, as promised, we arrive at our final secret destination, a true fairy tale castle hidden deep within the enchanting hills above the Moselle River in Germany, Eltz Castle, or Burg Eltz. Unlike many other castles that stand defiantly on prominent hilltops, Eltz is nestled in a secluded valley surrounded by dense forest, its presence almost a whisper until you are nearly upon it. This very seclusion has protected it for centuries, preserving its medieval character in a truly remarkable way. Burg Eltz is a sight to behold, a cluster of residential towers, oriels, and timber-framed structures that seem to grow organically from the rocky outcrop on which it stands. It is not one single uniform building but rather a community of heirs, as different branches of the Eltz family built their homes together, resulting in this wonderfully complex and picturesque agglomeration. Its many turrets and gables create a uniquely charming and romantic silhouette. What makes Eltz Castle particularly extraordinary is that it has remained in the possession of the same family for over 850 years, through more than 33 generations. This unbroken line of ownership is incredibly rare, and has ensured that the castle has never been destroyed or significantly altered by conquest. It has been carefully maintained and preserved, allowing it to survive the centuries with its authentic medieval atmosphere intact, a true time capsule. The castle is surrounded on three sides by the Eltzbach River, a tributary of the Moselle, which further enhances its idyllic and protected setting. Approaching it along the winding forest path, the first glimpse of its towers through the trees is a truly magical moment. It feels as if you have stumbled upon a forgotten kingdom, a place untouched by the passage of time, a genuine hidden gem. Inside, the castle offers a fascinating journey through 8 centuries of history. The rooms are filled with original furnishings, tapestries, paintings, and armor, reflecting the lives and tastes of the Eltz family members who resided here. The Knights' Hall, the treasury, with its remarkable collection of gold and silver artifacts, and the authentically preserved medieval kitchen provide a vivid insight into life in a noble household through the ages. Burg Eltz is the quintessential secret fairy tale destination. Its hidden location, its remarkable state of preservation, its charmingly complex architecture, and its enduring family legacy all combine to create an atmosphere of unparalleled enchantment. It is a place where the stories of knights, ladies, and enduring traditions feel palpably real, a perfect culmination to our journey through Europe's most magical castles. This is the treasure I hoped you would stay to discover. And so, our grand tour of Europe's most enchanting fairy tale castles draws to a close. From the romantic heights of Neuschwanstein to the secluded splendor of Burg Eltz, we have journeyed through landscapes of breathtaking beauty and delved into centuries of history, legend, and artistry. Each castle, with its unique story and distinct architectural voice, has offered us a glimpse into a world where dreams were cast in stone and where the echoes of a bygone era continue to resonate with timeless allure. I, Eugene Aronsky, hope this expedition has ignited your imagination and inspired you to perhaps seek out these magnificent structures for yourselves. These castles are more than mere historical monuments. They are testament to human creativity, ambition, and the enduring power of stories. If you've enjoyed this journey as much as I have guiding you, please do show your appreciation by liking this video, and I would be fascinated to read your comments below. Which castle captured your heart the most? Are there others you believe deserve a place on this illustrious list? Remember the final jewel we uncovered, the magnificent Burg Eltz, a testament to the magic that still lies hidden in the quiet corners of our world? These castles remind us that even in our modern age, there is still room for wonder, for romance, and for the enchantment of fairy tales. Thank you for joining me, and may your own adventures be filled with discovery and awe. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders our world has to offer.